Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Going to work?
I'm going to volunteer at my kid's school.
Volunteer.
It's teacher appreciation.
How much longer before school's out?
The last day is on the 23rd.
Coming up.
The school year went by incredibly fast.
So tell me this. I had a conversation with a gentleman a few weeks back, and he was talking about schools because he's an administrator at a school. And he says that schools are starting to not send homework with kids. Do your child get homework or no? No.
They haven't had homework in years.
Really?
My son is in 5th grade. I can't, other than like something he didn't complete in class, he hasn't had homework.
I guess that's kind of good for you and them, I guess.
I could see why. And I also, I can see why based off like just judging off of like my children. My daughter, she was diagnosed with dyslexia. And so during the day she has to concentrate more than other students. And so that might be just too much for her at the end of the day to come home and sit down and do homework.
Have you heard of Pace Academy?
Pace? I've heard of it.
They're local. They're up Main Street in here in Columbia.
Okay.
And that's the guy that I was talking with works there. They were talking about the kids and how, they work with them and adapt to how they need to learn.
Yeah.
Different type of stuff that they do to help them succeed. Yeah, he was the one that was saying that. Yeah, not even in the mainstream schools aren't sending homework with kids, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Times have changed because I remember as a kid growing up, we got crap all the time to take home.
Yeah.
And he was saying they're adapting to just because it wasn't getting done. So many parents, and there's a lot of single parents, and they work in 2 jobs, and then they don't want to come home and have to work with the kid on their homework. So the homework was like, whatever.
Yeah, I can see a lot of homework not getting done.
Yeah.
For us, I give them things to do that's reinforcing what they're learning, but like in the real world, at home, but I can see how some things are just not done based off of other people's obligations.
Yeah, definitely, it does teach real world situations, right? We're going to have to take work home with you at some point, complete it, get it done, or get fired. Right.
And it's I just teach my kids, like, you have to keep working on it until you master it. And so if that means doing it at home or on the weekends, that's just what it means.
Yeah. If I was a kid now, I'd be like, yes. Of course, they probably don't even know any different, right?
Right. Like I said, I can count probably on one hand. You can keep going around this curve. I can count on one hand. My son, he's going to middle school next year, and if they have homework. And I've worked at the middle school as well, and they don't have homework. They don't even have this one. They don't even have science fair projects anymore. I think at the other school it was optional, so you can do a local competition. But they don't. That's one thing I was shocked at. You guys have science fair projects? That was so much.
Yeah, I know our kids. They didn't have it when I was growing up. We're just too dumb, I guess. But when my kids were growing up, every year they had the science project thingy.
Yeah.
We had to go buy the big giant board and put all the junk all over it.
That's fun.
The stores or
the one closest to behind this. Thank you so much.
Yep, you have a great day.
You too.